Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Jaymorz Collectibles. How's everyone doing tonight? Today will be a different video format. Decided to try something new for the month of March, considering all the mayhem regarding the modern format and all the buzz and traction it's been getting recently. I decided to give you my top 5 booster box picks for cards in the modern format. So, this will be a blind video. I haven't done any prior research to selecting these booster box picks. However, I think we'll be able to get a good comfort level and see how eBay has these boxes priced and whether or not they're fair value for what they have to offer. So, let's take a look at Mtg Goldfish. I have that up on the screen, so let me just switch over. The first set that I would recommend for investing into is the Mirrodin set, the OG Mirrodin set. First to frame after the old frame was discontinued. And here are the card prices in the set. So we have probably the most important card in the set, extra planar lenses. That I would hold higher value towards the Chromox, which has seen numerous amounts of reprints. I don't believe the lens was reprinted at all. Maybe for an invention, yes, the Kaladesh invention only. So the first booster box I would recommend investing towards would be Mirrodin, the original Mirrodin. It holds nostalgic roots because it's the first of 3 in its set. So let's see how much it's going for. Mirrodin booster box, the OG, not Besieged or Scars. So Scars is going for $8.40. Besieged is $7. Let's see, looking for the OG. Okay, found the first one right here at $1,400. So that's best match. Let's go lowest. No, that's not going to work. So if we go, let's try highest. There we go. So guess who's selling this one? Oh yeah, you might know him. You might know him. Let's go further down. So it looks like it's tapering off and leveling to about 12 to 13. That's Besieged, that's Scars, and then this is all the way from Canada. So yes, these prices are USD. They're not Canadian or Australian, in case anyone is off the States. Yeah, so you don't have many out there. Great price, and it's the highest. You don't have many out there in the market. Forget about TCG Player. Those are priced at a premium compared to eBay, as most of these are single owner listings or private listings, not LGS. So that would be the first one. At the price, I would make sure you at least have one before the price inflates due to attrition in the market, really. So as you can see, there are only 3 boxes as of March 23rd. Let's go on to the next set I would recommend, which would be Champions of the 3. Just because of the cards it contains. Of course, you have the Divining Top, the Dreidel, Nature Will, and a lot of these are good, right? You got Kiki, but he's been reprinted to Oblivion. Which one am I looking for? No. Yeah, I believe so. One of these is climbing up recently because of Time Spiral. Let's just go with Nature's Will. Maybe that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, the tap on tap with Zendikar as well. So between these 2 cards alone, this set is worth it. So released back in 04, long time ago, over a decade and a half. And as you can see, Modern's just been declining. But here we are. Believe it's the inflection point where Modern will see an uptick, and it's good to have a position, at least on sealed product, if you don't already have. So those would be my top 2. Let's continue to list. Next would be Skipping Guild Pack, Ravnica, Dissension. Cold Snap is an honorable mention, just because it's purely nostalgic, and the cards in there are actually well worth the value. Of course, there are not a lot of bulk rares, but not a lot of exceptionally priced cards either. The next one I would go would be, out of these four in the Time Spiral block, would be Future Sight. Mainly because of the card frames and the cards within. So you have a lot of competitive cards within this set. Just the top 5 alone speak for itself. Anyone running a Sliver deck in Commander, Tormagoyf, despite all the reprints, oh my god, all the reprints. This one is still holding up well in value because of the unique frame. So with all of that, I think this is definitely a home run set to hold the value of the booster box. Of course, these things are so hard to come across. So while I was picking out the second one, let's see, Champions and Future Sight, we haven't checked eBay for Champions. So if I go Champions of Kamigawa booster box. Okay, yeah, the markets realized it already. So at the highest, if we trail down, okay, there is hardly, yeah, there's nothing in the market. So when you see something like this, you want to also check the sold listings. Okay, 16, 15, 15. Yeah, they're going for more than Mirrodin even. So the market kind of beat us to the March Madness, but it's okay. It's reassurance in case you do happen to find a box and you do have spare cash lying around and you want to play a long-term position in the Mtg Collectibles market. This would be ideal. So now let's go to choice number 3, Future Sight booster box. Yes, a space between the two. Okay, this you might see a bit of price swings between highest and lowest. So this is Italian, okay, French, yes, Japanese. You do want to check to see if they're English. Shadowmoor, no. They're empty boxes. Okay, it looks like the market has just completely absorbed all the float. There is like hardly any. Check the dates, all throughout March. Probably due to anticipation for the release of Time Spiral Remastered. So yeah, huge gap between January to March just for the listings. I don't think you have a February in between, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, the market's already realized this. A little late on my end, but again, always good to know in case you do happen to come across these particular products. So that's number 3. Moving forward, of the 4 between Lorwyn and Shadowmoor, I'd have to go with Lorwyn. The other 3 are great. It's just out of the 4, you want to at least have a position in Lorwyn. So I don't really need to say anymore. Cryptic Command, one of the most iconic cards in Modern. Thoughtseize, Elixir, not so much, but it's been seeing play in Commander. Thorn, yep. And then if anyone's running Tribal and Commander, or I guess Modern nowadays, and then this one is just for shenanigans. So yeah, a lot of fun cards, and just cards that hold value towards the Modern format as well. So that would be number 4. So if we go to Lorwyn, you might be able to snag a few under 1,000. Let's say Lorwyn booster box. Whoa, okay, I stand corrected. Let's see. Eventide, Lorwyn packs. No, yeah, that's it, folks. Yeah, March Madness has pursued, and we are just out of products. Okay. February, you could see it was even going for 1,200 fair market value at that time, and now we're in March, upwards of 2 Gs. So that would be the fourth pick. Let's go down just so you know what the cards contained are. And this one, just like I have Cold Snap as an honorable mention, this one I'm stuck between the two, so I would actually put both of these in 5th place because it's all about your cost basis into your position long term, right? So if you can find good deals on this one product versus the other, take that, of course, as a deciding factor, not just for the product itself. So the first one on the list is new Phyrexia. So need I say more? This is just riddled with just really great powerhouses for the modern format, as well as Commander. Two really great cards. In particular, you have, the Blue Augur. Forget about Vorinclex. That's just because of Kaladesh. But you have Elesh Norn and Surgical Extraction. These two cards alone just make the set a powerhouse. Phyrexian mana, and again, it's Phyrexia. So you'll get a lot of attention just from that alone. Let's take a look at eBay. Let's see how much the market is pricing the booster box. Yeah, so this is actually a good investment at this cost basis, right? If you could, at the end of February at 875, see, he was able to, on an auction, over this guy, $500 more a month later. So you could see that you can have different cost basis into the market. Don't necessarily have to buy into whatever the market prices itself on eBay at that time. You can always find deals, negotiate best offers. That's what I recommend the most, right? Because you hedge most of your risk going into the long term when you enter yourself in a lower cost basis all the time. Not just with collectibles, but anything really. So let's see what's out there in the market. Japan. Right here. 9 watchers. Yeah, you could tell a lot of attention's being paid to Modern right now. Again, Modern is back, baby. I'm so thrilled by it. I know a lot of people have been saying that just because Kaldheim and Ikoria and just Time Spiral Remastered, I guess, pays homage to the Modern format, does not necessarily mean it's here to stay. I beg to differ. I think the mentality and the mindset of Wizards of the Coast, especially their R&D division, despite what Rudy has to say about Gavin, I think they're in good shape to sort of propel the format even further, because they're putting more effort into new mechanics and new cards that can spill over to the Modern format, and keeping these intact, which helps with the longevity of the product as well at the current prices. So last one, right, we said would be Innistrad. So this one is because I feel like Liliana will never get reprinted. I know, it sounds crazy, $100 a card. I don't think they will ever pull the reprint on Liliana for quite some time. I mean, it would be some sort of Master of Master series. I'm talking more than triple masters, more than quadruple masters for Lily to get reprinted. Just an iconic set, and for the price that's going on in the market right now, it is stupid not to. The original Innistrad, just, if you don't have a position already, you're missing it. I mean, look at this, right? German? That's funny. Maybe because it's more scarce, but I would, yeah, under 1,000. Everyone, even Rudy. Rudy has it at 1,000. He's going to regret that. He is going to regret. I might even buy a box from him. Just to just to poke fun. Oh my god. I mean, how much lower can you go, right? 9, 850, 750. Is this English? Australia. Okay. 750 plus shipping if you're going into the States. English for 800, 17 watchers. Yeah, that's a good deal. Dave and Adams, always competitive on their pricing. But I'm banned from buying from them, but that's another story for another time. But I can always buy from their website. Let's see, Korean, English, 700. That is the lowest right there. From Japan, 700. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. So, with that being said, those would be my top 5 modern booster box picks for the month of March to satisfy this March Madness craze and mayhem. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this new style format video. I don't like to do in the market news as that is not relevant to long-term plays, and that's where a lot of prudent investors should be considering their investments when going into the collectibles market. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you comment, smash that like button, all right, please, and subscribe so you can see more videos with new and interesting market insight in the MTG and collectibles universe. I'll catch you all on the next Jaymorz Collectibles. Deuces.